Hi, I'm Mary of Paloma Life Wellness, and I'm back today with how to lose weight without really trying that much, Beverages Edition, Part 2. Today we're talking about the pros and cons of fruit juice, milk, and milk alternatives. Fruit juice makes it easy to get your daily fruit intake. 4 ounces of juice is equivalent to 1 serving of fruit. But let's remember, 4 ounces is half a cup. Fruit juice contains plenty of vitamins and antioxidants. 1 glass of OJ has more than the daily requirement of vitamin C and is also a good source of folic acid. Fruit and vegetable juices also make it easy and fast for the body to absorb nutrients, as they have no fiber that requires digestion. But that can also mean they can spike blood sugar. The problem with juices is they have no fiber. 1 glass of OJ contains between 2 to 4 oranges, and 1 glass of apple juice is the equivalent of about 3 apples. Juices are very high in sugar and calories, around, on average, 140 calories per cup. Some, like grape juice, have even more sugar than some sodas. There's an expression that describes juices. They don't fill you up, they fill you out. Also, let's remember, the acidity in juices can erode tooth enamel and cause decay. Next up, we'll tackle cow's milk and the seemingly endless array of plant-based milk alternatives. Milk is considered a whole food with 18 out of 22 essential nutrients, 7 to 8 grams of casein and whey proteins, as well as iron, vitamin B6, B12, E, K, selenium, niacin, thiamine, and riboflavin. And, of course, it's very high in calcium, with 30% of the daily requirement for adults in 1 cup. Whole milk packs about 146 calories per cup, 2%, and fat-free milk come in at 120 and 83 calories, respectively. Milk actually helps with weight loss, as it's so filling it curbs appetite. Studies have also shown that pregnant women who consume dairy have kids with better bone growth, and, taken with a probiotic, may reduce the risk of food allergies in children. So what's the issue with cow's milk? There are some studies that point to a possible association with skin issues like acne and even rosacea. But the real issue is that so many adults around the globe have lactose intolerance or sensitivity, about 60 to 70%. If you have lactose intolerance or you're a vegan, what are good plant-based alternatives to milk? Generally, the main issue with non-dairy milks is that they lack protein, and some have flavors, sweeteners, or thickeners as additives. Most are fortified with vitamin D and calcium to give them nutritional value. I'll just run through the most popular choices. Rice milk is an option for those with nut allergies. It's about 70 calories per cup, 3 times the carbs of milk, but only 1 gram of protein. Almond milk has the same amount of protein, but only 30 calories and no saturated fat. Hemp milk has slightly more protein at 2 to 4 grams, 130 calories, but it's also quite nutrient dense with omega-3 and 6 fatty acids, vitamin A, magnesium, phosphorus, and zinc as examples. Of all the plant-based alternatives, hemp is one of the few that is a complete protein with healthy fats and low amounts of saturated fats. Soy milk also is a complete protein and nutritionally the closest to dairy milk. It has almost as much protein at 7 grams and around 110 calories per cup, as well as about 10% of the daily potassium requirement. But of course, there are concerns about phytoestrogens. While recent studies have muddied the waters further about the health value of soy, what's clear is that there are marked differences in how soy works on the body in terms of ethnicity, the age of uptake, and quantity consumed. That said, please, always choose organic soy products in all cases. 90% of the soy produced in the U.S. is genetically modified, with Monsanto being the #1 producer. The upshot being GMO soy not only lacks the nutritional value of organic soy, but has worrisome levels of pesticide residue as well. So please be on the lookout for organic soy. Cashew milk is also very low on protein, but is a favorite for its likeness in texture and taste to dairy, and so is popular in recipes as a milk substitute. Coconut milk is likewise very low in protein and very high in saturated fat and calories. Its benefit is that it has MCT oil that the body can use for energy. 1 cup of watered down coconut milk, this is the milk you would use as a milk alternative, not what you would find in a can, is about 80 calories, while 1 cup of the full fat coconut cream milk can be up to 437 calories. It's best to use the canned coconut milk in cooking and the light version in particular. Oat milk is about 130 calories per cup, 4 grams of protein and 2 grams of fiber, making it the most fibrous of all the dairy milk alternatives. If you have gluten sensitivities or celiac disease, make sure you get a verified non-gluten oat milk to avoid any gluten cross-contamination. The other thing to keep in mind is that many of these milk alternatives have thickeners and sweeteners that may cause inflammation or trigger food sensitivities. One such additive is carrageenan, which, although natural, it's a seaweed, is quite controversial for potentially damaging the digestive tract and causing inflammation. Carrageenan is used in many products for vegetarians as a substitute for gelatin. Products containing carrageenan can no longer be labeled organic in the U.S. Of course, sweeteners add calories and unnecessary sugars, so try to get unsweetened milk alternatives. Phew, that's a lot of info. Next time we'll tackle alcohol, tea, and coffee, and ways you can cut calories fairly easily, but also indulge on occasion, if that's your choice. If you have any questions or concerns, or if you'd like to hear about other information in this area, please let me know. I'm always here to support and help you to get to your healthier you. And if you need coaching in that regard, please message me. I'm here to support in every possible way. Being healthy in body, mind, and soul with a lot of play, because that's what makes life full of joy, and how you can realize your most creative, playful self, the fuller expression of you. If you're interested, please let me know by messaging me either here on Facebook or leave me a comment on YouTube, and I'll get back to you. Thank you.